Thank you, Hewlin Mall. Whoopsie. Whoa. Technical difficulties. This is what happens when Captain Kira drops her phone. Okay, hang on. Hang on, guys. I gotta do... Oh, dear. Okay. Okay. I will be right back. I have to do something. You know what? I'm gonna leave the phone here. Watch the giant buns break into the giant bag of food I have here. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Problem solved. All right. I've got the laptop. I'm gonna be able to read your chat. So let me go back to the chat. Let's see. Fabulous. So, let's feed these babies. They're already breaking into the bag. They are already being very precocious. And they're like, hey, we are just going to get into this grocery bag by ourselves. We're not going to wait for the vegetables to be distributed like polite bunnies. No. All right. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where? Hey, where's Delph? There she is. Mama Delphine, what are you doing all by yourself? There you go. What's going on, Delphine? Interesting. Okay, now we're gonna let's go back here. We're gonna get Donkey set up with some kale. Come here, Donkers! Look at him. He's so excited. There you go, baby. I already brought some sweet potatoes out a little earlier. Look at these guys. Eating hay right from the hay box. Look at this. Got some kale. Okay, we've got Sluggo. We got Papa Bunny. Okay, where is Dusty? Wait a minute. Okay, Dusty, hi. Come have your kale, baby. Come on and have your kale. Here's some happy boys. Yeah. Everyone likes kale. It's so dark green and it's all bumpy and it's got a cool texture. Yeah, here we are. Okay, I'm going to go back to the chat. I'm going to come back over here. I didn't even read your first comment. Now awaiting the presence of the glorious. Oh my gosh. You are so sweet. Glorious Captain Kira, Queen of the Bunz. Mr. Casey Batman, hello. Donkey the Rabbit, I am Donkey. Hello everybody. I love that. And yes, I did unmute finally. That was very key in the live stream process to unmute. Yes, and saying hello to Mr. Bundonkadonk over there, wearing the white fur coat today. Mr. Bundonkadonk. Always fashionable at the start of summer to be wearing white. What is it? You can wear white from, I think isn't it like Memorial Day to Labor Day? Like you can't wear white after Labor Day because it's out of taste. It's not tasteful. It's out of style. It's out of style and it's not tasteful to wear white after Labor Day. So if the start of summer is kind of culturally Memorial Day, is that when you can start wearing white? I don't know. Inquiring minds would like to know. Invoice. Bunz outdoor. Yes, yes. Thank you. I love it too because it is another glorious, glorious, wonderful day in Bunzville. Oh my gosh, teeny. I already fed you guys here. Now I got to distribute more of these greens. These are the fancy farmers market greens. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had a big salad of these today. They were so good. Oh my gosh, they're so much better than the store-bought ones. So much better. Good girl, Delph. There's my baby girl. Delph has kind of been sitting off on her own today a bit. I don't know what that means. Like this morning I found her off on her own. And today she was kind of off on her own this time. And let me keep my eye on her. Oh, someone did a binky. Someone named Mr. Bundonka. I should call you Mr. Bunbinkadonk. I just saw you do a cute binky. Well, here, you can. If you do binkies, we're gonna get a little salad. Yeah, give you some of that salad. Here, do you want me to just hand you a piece? Come here, baby. Come here. Do you want me here? Donkey. What's this? There. He wants to be handed a piece. Oh no, no. Okay. All right. Should we? Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm gonna deliver some salad to you. Oh my. Tired. I am already kind of tired. Deliver some salad here. And what about to Miss Dusty? Dusty wants some salad? No, she does not want it. Does she? Okay, there we go. Yeah. And there's Gwen. She's going to have salad. He's the best, sweetest boy. Yeah. Yeah. There, Sluggy. All right, they all got their fresh water bowls out. Everyone got their water dishes scrubbed out and refilled. I've been working on redistributing the giant compost pile that I had built up. You gonna eat part of the yellowwood tree, Donkey? Guess I should look up and see if that is okay for you to eat. I think it is. It is a small native tree. in the legume family. It is technically in the bean family, the yellowwood tree, and it does produce long dried pods of beans as it seeds. Hi. Okay, what else? What else? We have other stuff in this bag of groceries, but I'm going to look at the chat. Um hmm, there we go. I had to update my Oh my gosh. Okay, what is going on in the chat here? Bet Pace is excited to watch the Pacers in the NBA Finals. Okay, I did hear some talk about that. I did hear a little talk about that. I'm not really a basketball person, so it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. But because someone mentioned the Pacers, I did, I did remember that because it's like, oh yeah, Pacers. Casey Batman, hi Invoice. Invoice tick season is amongst us. Careful, none of the Bunz catch any pests. Thank you, Inverse. You know what? I really need to be careful about that and give them like a nice go over when I put them to bed, like take them in and put them to bed tonight. Their area has not been too bad because it's not real grassy and meadowy, as you can see. The forest floor, which is kind of what this is like, is not as bad as the meadows. It's certainly not immune to ticks. No way. They got a couple ticks last year. But that is such good advice. I gotta check myself too. I've had a couple ticks already. Faux show, I've had a couple ticks. One of the few bugs that I think are actually disgusting. I don't really have a problem with bugs in general. Like they don't bother me. I don't mind any spiders or anything. I don't like ticks. They're disgusting. Hi Casey, how day? Yeah. How day? How did day go? You guys are all so far away. Oh wait, I gotta distribute more vegetables. That's right. Okay. Let's see what else we have in here. We've got dandelions. Okay. Those dandelions do not stay fresh for very long. And these are already okay. We already got some slimers on the outside. We don't want the slimers. Slimers are yucky. Ugh. Get rid of the slimers. Oh, did you guys sense that dandelions were being brought out, huh? Now you can't have all of them. I have to distribute these, but so yeah, guys, it has been a beautiful day in Bunzville. Some of that perfect early summer weather. It's just been lovely. How's it been where everyone else is? I hope it's been pleasant. I'm not a fan of roaches. Yeah. Yeah, the gross kind of roaches. We have something called woodland roaches, which is a native to the woods out here, and they're giant and they fly. They're not related to, I mean, they're probably somewhat related, but they're not the same as those, like, I don't know what they're called. I don't even know what they're called, but they're like the other roaches, like the domestic, like house roaches, whatever. Those I don't like. And, you know, but like little house spiders, and I don't know. Spiders don't bother me. If they're really huge spiders, I do try to take them outside because they freak out guests. And they can live in my shed. They can live wherever they want, but like I do have people who freak out over giant wolf spiders, even though I think wolfies are cool. But I've had some funny incidents with people, especially in my basement. I had a couple of wolf spiders that had just gotten ginormous, like a tarantula in my basement. They cracked me up, but they were free. Some people, it is highly disturbing to them. And it's kind of funny to me. but you gotta respect your guests, right? Um, but yeah, I pet spiders. I have no problem with spiders. I think they're cool. Um, which is kind of weird. Like being that I'm a vegetarian, it's like, they are predators. Spiders are predators. Very complicated. It's very complicated to think about predation in the natural world when I myself am a vegetarian that I have chosen this life. But it's like the animal world. Do any animals have a choice? Like, bears are omnivorous. They're omnivores. They can eat kind of anything, as are, raccoons and a lot of those creatures. Like, do they ever choose due to, I don't know. Can they make choices about what they eat? And then if so, I mean, I know they make choices in a way, but is it mostly instinct or yeah, it's fascinating to me because I'm like, I kind of have a problem with predators in a way, being that I'm a vegetarian. I don't know. It's complicated. It's kind of mind-numbing to like go down that path and try to work it all out in your little head. But I do think about these things, it's like I am not okay with predation. I just am not. I'm not trying to start a big discussion about like, hey, should the world be vegetarian? I'm not. Nope, not trying to do that. But these, as a vegetarian, these are just like the paths that you find yourself going down sometimes. Like wolves. I think wolves are beautiful and they're so pretty and they're so bold and noble and cool. But they also like they gotta kill all these animals to survive. Like, oh, ethically, it's complicated. Do you have any like people in your life, or I don't know? Do you think about animals in a way that's complicated? Like, oh, I love some things about them, but then other things are like, oh, I just can't deal with that. I just cannot deal with that. You know? And are things much more complicated when you're a human, or are things just as complicated when you're an animal, but we just don't have the context to realize that as humans? Um, Inverse, I think hate roaches where I'm from. We get those big ones that also can fly. Yeah, are they? Is it the woodland roach or something? Um, Casey says, invoice my day good. Invoice says, Casey, enjoy Sir Monster's stream yesterday? Ooh, I did. His streams are just, I don't know. I want to say they're getting better and better, but actually, have you guys ever looked at some of his old streams? Like, they're super funny. They're super funny. I don't know. I think the kid's a born streamer. If you ask me, I think his talent lies in streaming for sure. He's got a gift for the gab. He has a gift for the gab, Mr. Munster. Donkers. Dandy delivery for donkers. Dandely? Dandy delivery for donkey. You, Mr. Bandonkadonk. Oh, Sluggo. I almost moved this wheelbarrow out of here today because I was like, I don't need to have the wheelbarrow in here, do I? And then I thought, you know what? I bet these guys are gonna love to like hide under it. If like a hawk comes or something. But now he just likes it. For Sluggo. Dandy delivery for Sluggy Pants. Dandy delivery. Oh, let's go back here. Let's go back here to the little camp out with Gwynnie and Dusty. Oh, Dusty wants to get her head groomed by Gwynnie. Sticks your little... When rabbits stick their snouts like under another rabbit's chin, like when they snuggle under. It's an invitation, a request. Oh, I guess it's more of a request for grooming to get like the little face and ear licks and stuff, and probably snuggles too. But yeah, when they do that, it's a request for grooming, and it's one of those ways that they socialize and they work kind of things out and they connect with each other. And sometimes I see Teeny trying to request grooming from the other bunnies in her group, and sometimes they hop away and they don't want to do that with her, and I feel bad. And when she does a little request for grooming and she does get licks, I'm always so happy for her. She's just really like one of those kind of hyperactive, socially awkward kids that they have a hard time. They just have a harder time in the playground, And so I feel for Miss Teeny. I mean, I joke around and I give her a hard time that, she's so aggravating and hyper. But she's just a sweet love bug, just like the rest of them. But she just has a harder time sometimes figuring it all out. Yeah. It's okay, teeners. We all we all can be a little awkward in life, right? There's the little turtle. This is actually a little turtle sprinkler. Water squirts out of his back. Should set that up. It's pretty darn cute. It's pretty. Oh, I love when you do uppy Posh. Oh, and there's Teeny. Now, I've noticed something. When Teeny and Posh start wrestling and they chase each other, oh boy, it goes so much better when they're out here and they've got all this space to run away from each other. And they truly seem to enjoy it more when they're out here. So I hope to have them out a lot. And give them a chance to go crazy out here. I mean, the same goes for when they're loose in the house. Oh, look at the sun. Oh man, it's starting to get lower in the sky. It's so pretty. But hi, little Gray. I do hope to get them outside a lot this summer. Hopefully. I heard tell from my farmer friend. She claims that we are going to have a cooler than normal June here. And that she pays a lot more attention to that because, she grows a lot of stuff. So she says it is going to impact the growing season here at least. So I'm curious because we're going to get hot here tomorrow. I think it's going to be like 87, which is almost 90. So I have filled my little baby pool right here. I'm all ready for the hot weather tomorrow. Maybe we can stream from the baby pool. Although, having said that, I think we may stream actually from the Giant Bunz, the new Giant Bunz room tomorrow night. I think we may be able to do it tomorrow night. Okay, wait. Let's see if I can get the sun to glimmer through. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. But, yeah. Casey enjoys so much. Okay, wait. It's called the American cockroach. My dad calls them water bugs. Really? Hewlin Mall says just a picture of one gives me the creeps. Oh dear. Casey says he did enjoy Sir Munster stream. Good on you, Casey. And Voice says Casey Tori accept apology. Oh gosh. Hewlin Mall says I spray Ortho Home Defense all over my home. And most of the ones I see are already dead, except the ones that come up through the shower drain. Hewlin, I'll be careful with pesticides. I mean, I don't mean to sound like, you're doing a bad thing, but, like how Lucy's all over the floor and, hanging out. Just be careful with that stuff. I don't trust any of those companies and the chemicals that they put in stuff. Trying to think of natural alternatives. There's borax powder. I know that deters termites and most other bugs. But I know, like, especially in the South for termites, that's a pretty natural treatment, borax. There's diatomaceous earth, but you don't want to breathe a lot of that in. But you can like put that kind of like they do with borax. I think you can shoot that into like little cracks and crevices and inside places. What else? I don't think bugs like all of those essential oils like cedar oil. In fact, I should get my bug spray out. I've got a bug spray that's got, oh, what's in it? Cedar oil, I think peppermint oils, all those essential oils that bugs don't like. Room reveal, yes, yeah, I think that's coming tomorrow. I think so. I do keep Lucy in mind. I know Hewlin Mall. I feel rude for even saying that, but I just instantly think of Lucy, of course. I'm like, oh, like, Lucy's all chilling on the floor like puppy dogs do. And yeah, I'm hyper vigilant when it comes to products like that. Yeah, I'm just if you've ever smelled like some of those bug sprays, I mean, they really do smell toxic, but if you're smelling it, you're breathing it in. It just makes me, I just don't want anyone to end up with like cancer or something, nerve damage or cancer. Invoice Tori not apologize? Okay. And then Invoice says, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Casey. Well, oh, life is complicated, ain't it? I do think it is healthy. And this is in no way judging. I have no idea what the situation is with Casey and Tori. No context. I don't remember. I don't even know if I ever heard, but I would say in my personal experience, being able to apologize is really important to move on with relationships. And I've had times where I've found it hard to apologize, or other people have had a hard time, and it makes it so much harder to just move on, grow from stuff and move on. So sometimes it's just really nice to be able to apologize, and, sometimes a little grace and a little give and take with stuff. Look at Delph. She's so cute. Hi, Delph. Hi, Mama. Well, now Delph seems like she's doing all right. What else do we have in this magic bag of tricks? Ooh, is it? No, she's eating my dress. How am I supposed to distribute parsley when I have a big rabbit chewing at my dress, huh? This is very difficult. It's very Delph. Everyone just saw that. Everyone saw you do that. Oh my gosh, we have more dandelions over here. Have more and more and more. Casey lie about not coming back to Discord. Oh. Whew. No, Sage isn't so. Yes, Casey? Yes. Invoice need apologize to Tori Liher. Wow, there's like a whole song cycle we could make out of this. Mini opera? Operetta? Do we smell a pop song? We could like make it to the tune of like Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer from Cats, like Casey Batman and Tori Boo Boo. We have to add a syllable. Tori Boo Hoo. They were a notorious gaming couple. Tori Boo. And Casey Batman. No one's apologizing. Oh, man. Boy, this guy's not messing around. I'm going to eat right out of a salad spinner. That's where you eat salad. My gosh. Another mosquito bite. I should have put the bug spray on. The all-natural bug spray. You know what another thing is? And I have found this to be true and effective, which I find hilarious because it smells so good and I just wouldn't expect it. Like some of the natural oils and bug sprays are kind of, intense and you can imagine, oh yeah, maybe bugs wouldn't like that. But the other thing I found out is, have you guys ever heard about this? Just natural vanilla extract. I've heard if you put vanilla extract on yourself that it, deters bugs. And I'll tell you, I've done it many times now. It does seem to work. And then you smell amazing. It's like you have, high-end vanilla perfume on, vanilla alcohol. Isn't that basically vanilla perfume? Hi. Hi, Gwynnie. You want parsley? This is Italian flat leaf parsley. Oh my goodness. Oh, who doesn't like that? Oh, yums. Yumsville, as my dad likes to say. Yumsville. Okay, room service for Mr. Bundunkledongs. Oh, what's this? Is this fresh flat leaf Italian parsley from Mr. Bundunkledong? Oh boy. Yumsville. Do you guys have any family members who like obsessively send food pictures? Oh my gosh, my brother is so funny. He sends food pictures not every night, but like almost every night. And he eats the most luscious food. He always goes to like these restaurants from like different countries that are like totally authentic and sends all these pictures. It's pretty darn fascinating. Hi. Hi, you do uppy so nicely. Yes, you do, beautiful. Did you do the upbeat? Oh, yes, look at this, girl. You're like a little kangaroo. You are just a beautiful little kangaroo. Let me go back to the chat. Gotta go back to my laptop. This is a little difficult to carry the laptop around, especially outside. I always have to walk over the barriers, I guess, but Casey, wait, Casey is a man lyrical genius like Kanye, but in his invoice, if apologize to Tori, she forgive me, be friend again. Ever taken a sip of vanilla extract? Strong stuff. Would not recommend. Yes. Yes, I have. I think as a kid, I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff smells so yummy. It smells like vanilla ice cream. And then I was like, oh, this stuff hurts my mouth. Like, what's wrong with this stuff? Firewater. Okay. Some of this broccoli is for me, guys. What else do we have here? We've got, is that more? Wait, is that cilantro or is that parsley? Let's see. Okay, that's probably cilantro. Yeah. Okay, let's get the cilantro dealt with. Invoice good friend. Very nice, very nice. We are feeling the love. I heard theories that Irish Spring soap bars keep bugs away. Oh, totally. I forgot about that one. I think that's so funny. I do remember I once took a bar of Irish Spring soap and stuck it in the middle of my garden because I heard that it would keep deer away. And so I put it in there and then it like rained the next day, like really hard. And then the soap was like gone. I mean, or maybe it rained for like a couple of days, but I just remember like I was like, okay, yeah, this seems to be working. And then it rained a lot and then the soap was gone. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess you got to buy a lot of Irish Spring for outdoor use. But yeah, and doesn't that make you kind of wonder about like what the heck do they scent that stuff with? What is in Irish Spring that like bugs and animals are like, nope, we are not going near the Irish Spring bar. Forget it. Forget about it. We are scared. If it smells like Irish Spring, we out of here. We're scared. We are scared of uh the green bar of soap that's been around. Oh my gosh, Irish Spring. That soap is like ancient. That has been around for a minute. Hi. Hi. Did you get cilantro? Yes, you did. Yeah, sure enough. Sure enough. Anyone have a grandma who ever said instead of sure enough, says sure enough? That's one of my grandmas. So cute. Hi. No, gonna not have the cilantro yet, huh? Yeah. Who's a pretty boy? Who is the prettiest boy? This guy. This guy here is the prettiest boy in the world. Yes, you are. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see. Maybe. I think, you know what? I think we can save the rest of this stuff for tomorrow. Got broccoli. I've got some romaine. Yeah, that should do it. I think you guys have had enough. They are eating a little bit of the grasses out here. There's not a whole lot. We are in the woods. You're definitely taken over by the trees, which I love. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's my kind of thing. I like it. I can't take a whole lot of sun. Direct sun. I'm just not made for it. My skin is low on pigment. But hey. Oh my gosh, let's see. Lillian, hola, just returned from NC. Okay. How was North Carolina? Love you, miss you, donkey. Oh, donkers. Donkers. You can see his little white body. You can see his little white self all the way back there because he stands out. Yeah, baby. Donkey Lillian says hello. Love you, miss you. Oh no, Dusty's trying to push the door open. Oh, please, Dusty, come on. I don't want a Dusty fight. I know that, yeah, Teeny, I know who she wants to fight with. It's you. Yeah, it's your sister. You guys are litter mates. It's your litter mate sister. Um, Casey says invoice. Healing Mall greeting Lillian. But yeah, Lillian, I hope the trip went really well. I hope the drive, it's long enough away that drive out there, you know, it's always something. Usually some construction. Unfortunately, there's usually some kind of wreckage along the way. It's just major US highways, But sometimes, like, oh my gosh, the last time when I just came back from Florida, you guys, my navigation, I did not choose this. It took me on backcountry roads and it was beautiful. And actually, I think it would have taken just as long to have gone through the major US city I would have had to drive through. Oh, it could have been even longer because it would have been during rush hour. But I saw really gorgeous countryside stuff I had never seen before. That's just kind of like the back way into my little town. And I was like, I'm so glad I saw all this. It was so interesting. Like little town stuff I'd heard about. I've heard people talk about it, and I'm like, oh, but I never had any reason to go out that way. And, but yeah, I was like, hey, I don't know how, like, I don't know why my navigation did that, but maybe they knew that going through this city during rush hour was just a terrible idea. I have a feeling it might have been that. Hi, Kira. Hi, Hewlin Mall. Donkey says, say hi to Bubby and Zelda for me. Oh, how cute is that? Me too, Lillian. I say hi to your Bubby and Zelda. Lillian says it was good, much needed. Yes, long drive, but not bad. But not bad, especially with the Bunz. They did really good. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I love that you have travel buns, That is so great that you can take your babies with you. That's like a dream of mine. And I do have like 2 rolls of vinyl now that you can put down as like portable flooring, and I've got the little doggy enclosures. And I will say that it works, I mean, you can plop the stuff down. Now I have 9 bunnies, so it's a little, a lot of litter boxes and stuff. But having said that, I'm willing to try. I'd give it a try. I love my bunnies. I would love to vacay with my buns. I will relay the message to Bubby and Zelda. Thank you, Ducky. Oh, they're in touch. I love that. Our bunnies keep in touch on the chat. It's pretty darn cute. Well, yeah, and Lillian, you returned to some pretty weather. It's like it's always kind of sad. Like if you leave town and like the week that you're gone, it's like, oh, the weather was gorgeous, and then you come back and it's like storming for like 5 days. But then on the other hand, it's super sweet when you like go out of town and you miss all the terrible weather, and you come back and then the weather changes and it's like, welcome back. Welcome back. Magically, the weather is going to be like heavenly, awesome Fantasyland weather, which I kind of feel like the last 2 days have been like that. Dusty, I love you, but you, ma'am, I was going to call her sir. You, ma'am, look like you want to push this door open. I'm sorry. I'm jaded. I have trust issues with Dusty. I have trust issues with Donkey too. Donkey, just when I think you're going super chill, I see you fighting again. Although someone ripped some of Donkey's butt fur. I don't know if it was butt fur, but someone ripped a bunch of Donkey's fur from his enclosure into the house. That was not very nice. But I don't know, Donkey is so funny. I think he sees fighting as more of a game. And who else? Teeny. Teeny also. She seems to view fighting as like more of playing, which is fine as long as you don't rip someone's face off. You know what I mean? Pulling some fur, not the end of the world. Biting someone's snout off, not what you want. The people in North Carolina and my rabbits. Wait, the people in North Carolina said my rabbits were really big. I told them about yours. Oh, that's so fun. You're like, my rabbits are nice size, but there are some fatties that you should know about. Look at this cutie. And this is like Posh Spice is kind of like Lillian's Bubby, her boy, her beautiful black Rex. I think isn't Bubby like he's a Rex with obviously with his fur and everything, but is he a mix? Is he also like with a Rex mixed with like why do I want to say lop? I mean his ears don't lop or anything. I don't know. And then your Zelda is like I can't remember what Zelda is. I don't know. But Zelda looks like Donkey. Totally. Hi, Jabba. These guys really like hanging around this tree. Yeah, someone's listening to see what's over on the other side of the ridge. Bet it's deer. Oh my gosh, you guys, this deer, and I hope it was Funky Bones. Although I don't know why she was putting up such a fuss. Maybe because she's not used to all the rabbits being out here. And plus, I think I was on the phone with someone talking at the time, but this deer was like coming up to the edge of the yard and huffing and puffing and snorting up a storm. I love when they do that. But it is a tiny bit scary because it sounds like I felt like I was in like the African savannah and like a rhino was about to charge me or something, like come out of nowhere and just start charging me. Because I could not see this deer until I got like really close to it because of all the tree cover, all the leaf cover and everything. And so by the time I found the deer that was huffing and puffing and snorting at me, I was really like face to face almost. It was so funny. And I was like, Funky Bones, is that you? I couldn't even tell if it was Funky, but it was a large girl. It kind of makes sense it was Funky. But I think Funky Bones is busy with her baby right now. All I know about Bubby's lineage is that he is a Rex. I got him on sale at a store similar to Rural King, and they said he was a girl. Oh yeah. Yep, they tend to do that, don't they? They tend to always get it wrong, don't they? Oh my gosh, what is it about bunny rabbits and just they never get the sex right. I remember taking my rabbit in to get neutered, this years ago, big old French lop, and they were like, "We can't neuter this rabbit, but we can spay her." And I was like, "What? I have a girl?" I'd had her for a while too. Um, so like, how could they mistake a boy? Like, she didn't have any of the boy stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. Um, Zelda was marked at the shelter as, oh, okay, wait, maybe this is what I was thinking about, the mix, Himalayan and Himalayan American, but that's really debatable too. I say she's a Californian, also unsure of her parents. And that's right, we talked about the Californian thing. They definitely, both Donkey and Zelda have the Californian markings, so it does make you wonder. Our vet was like, she took a look at all the giant Bunz parents, which are Gwynnie and Delphine, who are just brownish gray, tawny. tawny, natural colored rabbits, like the color of wild rabbits, pretty much. And she's like, I don't really understand how Donkey came out of those two. She's like, all the rest, yes, they look typical, like they could all be related. And then she was like, she's like, I really don't understand about Donkey though. And I was like, did Delphine, what was Delphine up to? Does she have visitors? Does she have some bunny visitors? Wait, there's Donkey underneath there. You know what? I'm just going to bring my laptop with me. Why do I keep leaving it here? Oh, you know why? I'll tell you one of the reasons why. Because every time I come near this door, Dusty thinks, yeah, I know you want me to open this, but we don't have the rest of the girls' enclosure in here anymore, baby girl, because we needed it for the new giant Bunz enclosure. Yeah. We needed all you know what? Once we get them up into the stream room, I think I can use some of the fencing for out and put it back in here. Because see, this used to be a little runway. I used to have all of this kind of separated by a little runway so I could bring rabbits in and out without having the girls be able to get to them and follow me. And I'm now realizing that I still do want that because look, Dusty, as soon as I move the chair that's holding this door closed, look at her. You guys, I know you're super smart and I know you're used to running back and forth here, but guys. Oh, I forgot this chair was broken. I just made this chair rip. Oh my gosh. Hey, no, you are not Dusty. Just killed a mosquito. Oh boy. Oh boy. You rascals. You look like you're in jail. You look like you're being kept in jail, huh? Donkey is so special. That is so interesting. I wasn't sure if you guys were April fooling me with that info. I found out explicitly. You found out on April 1st. Did you really think we were April fooling you? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I mean, I love a good April Fool, but I'm not really one who pulls a lot of them. And when it comes to the information with the bunnies and being that you are oh, no, you are not going in there. No, you are not. Oh, sir. Oh, fine, sir. I saw what you did. But yeah, I don't know. That might be kind of funny though. Oh, we figured out that Delph was fooling around with yeah, this white bunny. Yeah, she had a white bunny boyfriend. She was hanging out with totally hanging out with a Himalayan Californian. Wait, Delph, what do you think about this? Oh my gosh, that would be so funny if we found out I almost for a second was thinking that Bubby, if Bubby was Zelda, you know what I mean? If the two of them were switched, then we could say that oh, then Bubby might have been Donkey's father. But that doesn't really make sense. Zelda would have to be the father, and that's not going to happen. But I still have my girls are still not spayed, and we all know if most of you remember that we found out that these rabbits cannot be spayed because they can't survive anesthesia, and nobody really knows why, and it was very strange. But so if wild bunnies ever get to my girls, I don't know. I kind of doubt that's going to happen, but well, you know what? And they really can't get in here. We kind of made this the Fort Knox of bunny enclosures so that no predators could get in here. So it kind of means no. And we made sure the bunnies can't get out. So if our bunnies can't get out, I don't think a wild bunny is going to be able to get in here, right, Dusty? Yeah, you're such a big long girl. All the buns so special. Genetics are fascinating. I know it is. It's cool. It's so cool to see like what bunnies came out, you know. And then we've got Posh Spice, who she's our kind of our shiniest and darkest black fur bunny. Oh my gosh, she's just stunning. Donkey next to Posh Spice is just beautiful to see, like a black bunny next to the white bunny. I did not really put it together that donkeys wait. I thought you had gotten multiple batches from the store. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. I didn't. I don't think I realized that, Lillian. That is so funny. Um, no wild bun would dare enter their lair. Well, I mean, right? I think they'd have to be nuts. Can you imagine? What would happen if a wild bunny got in with this guy, Mr. Bandangada? Ooh, I don't think they would know, like, the hurricane of white floof that would be coming at them. I don't think they would have any clue what had just happened. Well, guys, let's go see Donkey for a second. But then I wonder if Dusty can I pet you? Can I give you a nice pet? Look at you. Look at you with your long tail. Hi. Gotta go all the way over here. Okay, Lillian, we are going. And Julian Mall and whoever else is still here. Invoiced Mr. Casey Batman. We are on a hunt to find the wild Bundonkadonk. I believe we have found him. I hope he is friendly. I hope he will not attack. I hope you won't feel threatened and attack. Yes, here he is. Oh, wait a minute. He's floofy. He seems soft and fuzzy and twitchy and cute. I think he's friendly. Oh, maybe we have nothing to fear with the wild Bundonkadonk rabbit. Oh, he seems super chill. He seems super into pets. Oh my. Oh, look at this. Mr. Twitches now. What are you doing, Donkey? You gonna get... He's trying to do POTA speech on the laptop. They wouldn't dare enter Donkey's lair. He'd rip it. I know, right? Look at this. You think this cutie could he rip a face off? I mean, really, folks, look at... How could he do that? There's no way. No, I'm a floof boy. I'm a floof sweetie. And don't you dare touch Donkey's cookies, or you're really in for a face ripping. I know. And I wish I had the cookies closer, you guys, but maybe tomorrow when we do the room reveal, because I would have to go all the way back in. And you know what, guys? I'm going to have to, it's like 1 minute to 9. I got to end the stream because it's getting dark. It's gonna, well, I mean, it's dusk. I mean, it's right at the process of turning dark. And I had a big problem getting the bunnies in last night. It took me a long time. And then Gwynnie was like, oh my gosh, he was so elusive. He was so funny. I think it was just so beautiful out. I think they were really enjoying it. And tonight's probably going to be similar because it is just gorgeous out. But you guys, I wanted to say good night. I want to say thank you for being here, everyone. Love all of you. Lillian, I am thrilled that you made it back from North Carolina safe and sound, and that the bunnies were chill and were not like stressed, and they traveled well. And I couldn't wish for a better outcome for your trip for you. So, yes, and we miss you. So come over anytime, Lillian. Love to have you over, and maybe we can show you the giant Bunz room in person. And of course, you can play with the babies. Farewell. Good luck wrangling. Thank you. Lillian's helped me a time or two with bunnies, let me tell you. I remember she carried you and Donkey. Yeah, she helped and she got you inside. Yeah, Mr. Squishy Pants, Mr. Marshmallow. But yes, good night, guys. Good night to Invoice. I hope everyone has a good night. Can't wait for the room reveal tomorrow. Yay! I already did some work on the cords, getting the cords out of the way. But I have 2 separate jobs I'm gonna do tomorrow, and I think we should be good to go. I think so. Um, Good night, Hewlin Mall, to you and Miss Lucy Goosey. Love to you guys. Love to Mr. Casey Batman. Love to, of course, Invoice. I think I already said that. Oh my gosh, these mosquitoes. Love to Mr. Bundonkadonk, who's been in the chat, of course. And okay, let's pop up. Can I figure out how to pop up the music? Should we do Donkey? Should we do your song? Yes, let's do it. Mosquitoes.